Alrighty, how's it going, guys? Sam from Mindeck here, and today we're going to be going, I don't really know what we're going to be doing. So the weather has been pretty crappy lately, so I stayed up all night gaming, playing some Warzone, and I woke up, well, I didn't even wake up, I didn't even go to bed, what am I joking, but I looked outside the window and I saw it wasn't raining, and we've had a lot of rain lately and it's been super windy, and I looked at the weather, it wasn't bad out. So we have about 2 hours up until rain comes, but we're here at the river, and I'm hoping we can catch some walleyes / catfish. I don't really know what's going to be biting. I'm hoping some walleyes. That's what I really want. I want a walleye video, but if catfish are biting, I would not be upset. But I got a little box of worms, and I got 2 rods. That's all I freaking brought. So we're pretty minimal here. Hopefully we can catch something, you know. I mean, water levels are looking pretty low, but with a lot of rain we've been having, this water's been pushing pretty hard lately, so I'm thinking these fish might be hungry. I don't know. We're gonna get rigged up though, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, hopefully it's not too windy. It is just a little bit windy, but it hasn't been blowing 30 miles per hour like it's been. Basically, we just got a Carolina rig at the top here. Since we've been having a lot of rain, I figure we might as well go with a heavier weight right here. And then we got a little swivel, and then we got a little spinner here, gold, and then we got these little worm trailers we got that you can get in your mystery tackle box actually. And this one is probably from last year, so it looks like it's been used a couple times. But basically we're just gonna thread this worm through a couple times, and then you get another second hook for a trailer, and our worm thing is flying away. That is not what we wanted. So you get that first hook through, you come down as far as you can, get the second part of the worm hooked, and then you're ready to go. And basically what I'm hoping is, with the current, it's just gonna spin that little spinner, give it some more action, rather than just a worm sitting there dangling. As you guys can see off in the distance, there is some weather coming in. I don't really know how I feel about it. This one, we're just gonna cast close to us. Look, there's a little muskrat. He came to say hi. Hopefully he's our good luck. We're gonna cast this one closer to shore, and we're just gonna set that up right there. Second rod are the same exact setup, except this one does not have a stinger, and I'm using a green spinner instead. With this dirty water, I'm thinking that might give off some nice colors. I don't really know how the catfish will feel about these rigs, but I want to see why they wouldn't eat it, you know. But hopefully the walleyes are munching, so that's what we're mainly after. And we're just gonna take another worm here. This guy's a small worm actually. If these worms were chunguses, we would just cut them in half and use half, but this guy will do just great. And we're gonna send him up there too. That muskrat is just, I don't know what his strat is. We're just gonna cast that one right out in the current. Let that dangle up there. Put some line out. We're just gonna set this here. And this is the nice thing about catfishing. All I have to do now is watch these 2 rods, put my feet up, brought my lawn chair out, and now I'm chilling, you know? It's pretty chill. Hopefully it doesn't start raining on me, because that'd be kind of a botch. Okay, I just got the rod set up. I am now in my lawn chair, just absolutely vibing out here. And it's a beautiful morning. I wouldn't really say beautiful with all this wind and nonsense, but look who came to join me. All these barn swallows in the air are just absolutely, I don't even know what they're doing. They're not vibing at all. They were under the bridge. I may not have woke them up this morning, so hopefully they're not too mad about that. This is real. Oh, we're already getting bit. Was that a bite? I can't tell. I don't have the GoPro on either. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna set you guys up just like this. Hopefully you guys can see something. It's just a lawn chair, so you guys probably won't be able to see too much. But it looked like we're getting bit. I don't know what that strat was. I'm not feeling anything. No, I didn't feel anything on there when I lifted up. I think it was just a weed. So we're gonna let that sit. And I'll see you guys on the GoPro. Oh, what is this? I don't know what we have. This can't be a fish. It's not fighting. That's not a good sign. I see a lot of weeds. That is also not a good sign. If this is a fish, it is one big weed. Probably a snapping turtle at this point, honestly, with my life. We'll just skirt up on top. Skirt our way down. Alrighty. Let us see what what we got here. Of course I'm wearing white shoes on a muddy bank, but today is just not going great so far. This morning has been kind of a botch. I thought it would be going great, but Mother Nature had other plans, I guess. At least it's not raining. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon there. Oh, this one just got doinked hard, man. What was that strap? This one got absolutely murked. Alright, that was a legit bite too. I don't know what that strap. Oh, there it is. We're gonna set it. Oh, yep. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. Oh, don't get me tangled up in my other rod. Oh, no you don't, Mr. Catfish. It's what we're looking for too. Would you look at that? Alright. Mint. That is what I like to see, baby. Alright. Now, can I do this without wiping out or dying? You're not really. We're just gonna try and scoop you up here, bud. Alright. Floppy, come here. Alrighty. There we freaking go. We got ourselves a cage. Oh, now my other rod's going too. Criminy, man. They have no chill here. Oh, hold up. This might be a walleye. No, it's a bullhead. That is just gross. That is just, oh man. I just threw up a little bit. He absolutely inhaled that worm. All right, let me see if I can get you, buddy. All right, there's Mr. Bullhead. Back in the water he goes. He stole my worm, but we gotta run back over here. We got ourselves a nice Mr. Catfish. He scared me there. Don't know why. Let's see if we can. Oh wow, yeah, he inhaled that. That's not good. We'll need the pliers. Oh, well, Mr. Buddy right here just broke my line and I can't get the hook out, so looks like you're gonna come home with me and you're gonna be dinner, so we're just gonna throw you in the bucket. But unfortunately, you swallowed the wrong hook today. I will be sorry to say you will not be entering the gulag. You will be entering my belly here soon, buddy. Just like that. Come back up. Hopefully we didn't get the shoes too muddy. And I don't really know what to do. We're just gonna throw them in the bucket, just like that. Well, I asked for action and action will be received. I snapped off on one rod because that catfish swallowed the hook, so I'm gonna have to retie a new hook on there. But that's not a big deal. I got plenty of hooks, and then that bullhead almost took my other rod in, which would not have been a good deal. But we're gonna get rigged up back out here, get casting again, see if we can't catch anything. Okay, well, I'm in the mommy car actually right now. It is getting freaking windy and nasty out. A storm is supposed to hit around 10, and it's roughly around 9:30, so, I mean, I should probably get out here anyway. But we did not catch the amount of fish I wanted to, nor the quality, nor the really targeted species, walleye and catfish. This wind was making it hard to cast in the right area. It is what it is. We're gonna go home. We got the catfish. He is riding shotgun with me, and I forgot a knife because you're supposed to bleed catfish. I was really hoping we were gonna go after walleyes, and I didn't bring a knife to bleed him, so he's just chilling in the bucket. But we're gonna go home, bring this guy back, and do a little catch, clean, cook on him for dinner. Alrighty guys, it's been a couple days since I went catfishing, and well, tonight we're gonna be cooking our catfish. We got our catfish right here in a little bag. I let it soak for a couple days in some salt water because I didn't get all the blood out. Because I did not bleed the catfish, which you're supposed to do, but I didn't do it. So I let it sit in this cold water and some salt to kind of get all that blood out. I tried my best with it, but we are going to be making the fish cakes again. This time I would like to grill, but it's super windy outside today, and I was not able to do it, and I was like, I need to get this video done. Here we got some hamburger buns, and we're going to be making these little fish patties, and we'll get right into it. Alrighty guys, the first step you're going to want to do is take your fish out of the bag and dry them off. So we got our fish fillets right here. We're just going to take them, get them on this cutting board, and chop them up into tiny little pieces. And I mean really tiny, so they're going to have to be really small, and we're going to take the knife right here and start chopping, and I'll see you guys when that's all done. So I got all the fish chopped up. Now we're gonna add the ingredients. We got the cut up fish, and I did chop up some onions. I don't know how much onion I put in there, but you guys can kind of guess. Olive oil, 1 egg, some ground sage, some pepper, some salt, some dill seed, some onion powder, garlic powder, basil leaves and Italian seasoning, and some lemon juice. And lastly, we got some breadcrumbs here. So we got our bowl, and first thing that's gonna go in is gonna be some olive oil. We don't need a whole lot, just a little splash in there. Might have to add some more, just in just a little bit. But then we're gonna add some dill seed. We're just gonna get all of it up in this stuff. You don't need a whole lot. And some black pepper. I'm just kind of guessing here. I don't really know the exact measurements you need. I'm guessing it's like a tablespoon or something for everything, but we're gonna sprinkle some salt in there too. We're gonna crack our egg just like that. Now this is where your hands might get a little dirty. Basically, you just mix it around. And lastly, you're gonna put some breadcrumbs, kind of to make everything hold a little bit better. Now you might need a lot, depending on how much moisture you got and how much fish you used. But I feel like I'm gonna have to add a little bit more. You can always add more. You can't really take much out. So we're just gonna mix her around until she feels like she can form a nice patty, but she feels a little bit loose still. So. And now we got a nice texture, and that's gonna make a nice patty. So now we're just gonna take it and form a nice little patty. You don't want to make them too thick, but then you don't want to make them too thin. So kind of cup it up with our hands here, smack it down. There we go. We got a nice little patty. She is gonna go right on the plate. Now we're just going to cover this up with some saran wrap, and then we're going to throw it in the fridge for overnight, and then I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Alrighty guys, it is now the next day, and we got our lovely fish cakes here. They're looking pretty mint. Anyway, we have someone joining us today, and he is behind the camera right now. It's Juan. Anyway, we got our lovely pan here. It is warming up with some butter in it, and then we're going to throw these bad boys in there and hopefully cook all of them. I don't know if all of them's going to fit in there, so we might have to do 2 batches. We'll find out. So we got our nice lovely patty here that is staying together, surprisingly. We're just going to throw her in there just like that. And go other one right there. You think we can fit all 3?
Yeah, oh yeah. Full send it.
Full send it, he says. Alright. I mean, yeah, sort of, kind of. It'll work. And now we're just going to let that sit. Probably turn down the heat just a little bit. Basically, it's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes, and then flip it, and then another 2 to 3 minutes, and we're going to take her off. Alrighty, here are the fish patties. Under the cheese, we got the fish. And they're looking pretty mint. And then we got the cheese. And then we got a toasted bun on top for John and I to munch in. And I'm going to go in for a bite. Which one do you want?
Whichever one you don't want.
I could go for either one.
I want that one.
Alright, I'll go for this one then. Alright, here we go. Cheers, boys. Let's dive in. Wow. Maybe not the greatest way to cook catfish, but it's not bad.
Look at that. That cheese is nice and melted. Just gonna take the old fingy, rub her in. Rub your meat with some ketchup. What's up, funny mom? That's what mine looks like, homies. I've never had anything like this, so this is a first for me. You don't want yours to get ketchup dripped, huh? All right, here we go. That's really good. It's like a mix between a fish fillet at McDonald's and a McDouble. It's like if they had a kid, that's what you'd be eating. But I'd give it a thumbs up.
Really?
That's good, dude. That's really good. And like,
And for being a catfish, like catfish
For
isn't
being a
bad,
catfish, like
but-
I taste a little bit of fish, but it's not so overdone fishy. Like it's doable. It's like the correct amount of fish that you'd expect out of a catfish, I suppose.
I mean, usually when I think of people eating catfish, they usually fry it or they grill it.
Yep.
You know, not really.
This is pretty good.
I know, right?
I think
with walleye.
With
or
walleye
something.
would be good. But if you were to like do this again, I would take bacon strips and put it on top, like a little pieces of like bacon there. That would make this like that much better.
That would make it good.
But you did a good job, Sam.
Thank you, Dad. John and I are going to finish eating our lovely little sandwiches here, and I'll catch you guys after. Okay, so John and I just got done eating. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we didn't really catch the most fish, but you know what? I may do what I could do. You know, out there by myself on our super windy, rainy day. The rods were flying all over the place. I almost lost a rod in the water, so I couldn't really keep up with all the action. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.